Hi. If you're feeling angry, then what you should do is cry. It's not something to be unacknowledged. The fact that tears exit through our eyes in the form of water, and the eyes are related very closely with the sun. The sun is our soul, that which travels through lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And that water is emblematic of moksha. Naturally, the moksha signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are all water element signs, and they are very related, most related with moksha. Of course, fire is necessary naturally on this journey, but it's not for nothing that the moksha signs are the water element signs, enshrined to each other in the same element and related to moksha. Now, additionally, interestingly enough, when we cry, we're allowing our system in this lifetime, we're allowing this birth to be purified, conducive to our sun, our soul's good journey ahead. And it's very necessary and important. And what happens a lot of the time to many of us who, because of our social group in society, because of perhaps our family situation when we were children, we are raised not to cry, that we should not cry, that we always have to be very tough and we have to always fight. But what happens is that then when as we get older, when we face injustices to our own personal self, or we see other members of our social group usually suffering injustices, or other individuals who we relate to suffering injustices, we become very angry. And it's not to say that anger is not an energy that can be very productive and can cause positive change. However, and it's not to say that we should always be crying and never be fighting, but we must be able to allow ourselves to cry. We must be able to allow ourselves, at least sometimes, and honestly, always, whenever it's going to come, we must allow ourselves to cry. We must allow the water to exit through our eyes. We must allow the purification of all of that which is reducing the brilliance of our soul, so that our soul loses that which is a netting that it does not need, and that the soul continues forward in this lifetime, through whichever, how many lifetimes or not it must continue through, but the purification must keep happening. And it's not at all a coincidence, additionally, that, in the water trine house signs, the planet Mercury rules the last nakshatra of these signs. Mercury is the Anahata chakra, is presided by Mercury. Do your own research. So the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, it has to be also opened to continue upwards through the chakras, which will then connect one with what many people use many names for, but the point is to proceed towards moksha. So, to put it very concisely, I can say that to arrive at Jupiter, one must get past Mars. And just lastly, it's also not a coincidence that the nakshatra of Ardra in Gemini, in the heart of Gemini, ruled by Mercury, that nakshatra is related with crying, sobbing, very expressive crying. It's not a coincidence, because what lies at the heart of being able to purify the densest matter, which will allow you to open your Anahata chakra, will be, in one sense, to cry. So it's necessary, and it doesn't matter who you are, how tough you have to be in your life. It's very important to allow yourself to cry. And the biggest indicator that you have this opportunity to cry, the biggest indicator of that opportunity, because it doesn't always happen unless you're a very talented performing artist, one cannot usually just make oneself cry. So when you feel true anger, that is your notification that you now have an opportunity to cry and to purify. So that is what I had to say today. And do subscribe, like, share, and get notified with that bell icon, and see you next time. Thank you.